Hi everyone, it's Muppet Muslima. So I'm just doing a video tonight on white girls converting to Islam. The latest video I've seen from Aisha Rosalie, the white girl in England that Islam is using in their propaganda, on her YouTube videos, she likes to interview white girls who have become Muslims. Yes. And I was just listening to this latest one, and the white girl on there who is now in a hijab and is now following Islam, states, there's all these different sects of Christianity out there, and that the only reason why I was Catholic, because I was brought up in it. Well, it's a bit sad, really, isn't it? Because most people that are Muslim are brought up in it, believe it or not. Yes, they follow Islam because their parents brought them up in it, telling them that if you ever leave Islam, you will be put to death. Yes, and why all the princesses from the Arab nations are running for their life, going to places like England and Canada, or whoever will take them, are running for their life. And yet, all these Western girls who are now becoming pious Muslims. Well, the Word of God states that faith cometh by hearing, and hearing the Word of God. The Word of God states that you are to not sit in the way of the scornful, but you are to read the Word daily, so that you are not influenced by other religions other than the Word of God. And a lot of Christians have never been brought up Christians. So I wonder how they're going to wing that one. But this one particular girl on this video was talking about how her family are into Catholicism. Well, I actually, as a Christian, a believer in Yeshua, I'm actually Messianic, I'm actually Jewish, I'm a Jewish Christian. We actually don't believe in Catholicism. We believe that Catholicism and the Sadducees and the Pharisees and the Muslims are all offshoots, sects of Catholicism. And basically she's just traded one empty religion for another empty religion. Instead of praying to Mary, she now prays to Prophet Muhammad. And she does it 5 times a day. Instead of doing the cross, as the Catholics do, she now sits on a mat, bends over, stands up, sits down, puts her head to the left and then to the right. She's just traded one religion for another religion. And I think really her words sort of like put her in it. I always thought that the hijab looks so beautiful on women. really all that's happening these days is that these white girls have got nothing better to do, and because they're turning to Islam, they're treated completely different because they live in Western countries. They don't seem to have a thought about girls who are forced into marriage in Arab countries and in Islamic countries. They have no understanding of girls that are brought up that are forced to wear the hijab and don't get a choice, are forced to pray to a false god and don't get a choice. Yes, it's very easy to be a white Muslim in a white country where you're not threatened every day with being forced into doing anything. Christian girls and Hindu girls in Pakistan are constantly being kidnapped by 50-year-old men. And these are like 12 and 14, 15-year-old girls who are forced to accept Islam and are forced to marry these 50-year-old men like their Prophet Muhammad. We have the Taliban taking over Afghanistan. They're going from village to village, taking every single girl from 12 years old to 45 years old as sex slaves. Yes, it's easy to be a Muslim in a Western country being used for propaganda, like ISIS used people for propaganda and sucked people in, making them believe that the caliphate was everything. Nothing different, just white girls who call themselves Christians saying, I didn't understand Jesus and I didn't understand the Trinity. But I didn't read my Bible. But now that I am a Muslim, I read the Quran every day. I pray 5 times a day. Yes, I'm special because I'm a white girl living in a Western country where I'm not forced to wear the hijab. I'm not forced into marrying a man I don't want to marry. Because I get treated like a princess. Because Muslims want people to believe that Islam is a wonderful religion. If these girls actually read the Bible and actually had a relationship with Yeshua, and actually prayed to him, they wouldn't have to be in a religion. They would be in a relationship. So I'm here to say that Aisha Rosalie and her little gang of followers from Canada and America and other parts of England are just puppets in Allah's little games. Shalom Alaikum.